All right, guys, the Galaxie t-shirt is still available, still beautiful, and on CleetusMcFarland.com until tonight, which is Sunday night at midnight, is it only available. So you have to get it before the pre-order ends at midnight. Really loved how this one came out. And then also, we got called out by what is said to be a 12-second Duramax dually. So we're going to be racing him with the Galaxie. It's actually the same guy that had the green truck in the Bog and Deep video. And that's your news action update for today. And we are going to do a Bog and Deep video soon. Just wait. We got something coming.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Ooh, a large box and a large vehicle. What could we possibly be doing?
No idea.
Hold on, I'm getting my Freedom knife out. All right, guys, we got parts for the Galaxie. It is time for our first modifications. We really haven't done anything engine-wise besides the nitrous, so now we're gonna do some fuel upgrades. So let's see what we got. Today's box includes parts from Power Driven Diesel. They are the guys who souped up Mike Finnegan's truck, and we got in contact with them. Super nice guys, and they're gonna help us out on the Galaxie project. They said they can help us all the way up to like 1,000 horsepower. So we know we're with the right guys. What do we got in here, brother?
Got some pipe.
Oh, he wants us to put a filter on the turbo, huh? Is that what that's for?
I'm not sure, but 2 couplers and 2 pipes.
I mean, maybe that's what it's for.
It is aluminum.
I don't know. We'll have to ask. It's aluminum, so.
Oh. What is this?
Is that a filter? Yep, there's, okay.
Yeah,
there's a giant filter. All right, so yes. They do want us to put a filter on the turbo to keep things from going into the engine.
Well, that's just going to slow down the nitrous. Wow, look at this filter. This thing's crazy.
This thing's massive.
It's got like a metal guard on it and everything.
Oh, yeah, it's like a turbo guard, power driven diesel. That's a pretty cool looking filter.
Thing.
Damn, we might have to get one of those for Ruby.
Yeah. It's like a diesel.
Golly, that's a 5.5-inch air filter. Goodness gracious. The filter type, the Performer is what it is.
The Performer.
What a name. All right, so then we have the 12-valve budget builder, 145-degree injectors.
I don't know this diesel stuff.
Yeah, we have no idea what is going on. I see a degree.
Well, there is 6 of them here.
So we got some injectors, they're 145s. Then we have 7mm delivery valves. I don't know what size is in there. I assume 5mm maybe. See, this is what happens when we start something new. We have no idea.
There's 3 of them.
What is that?
Yep.
Yep. We got something else here. See, this is what happens. We get a new project like this that we've never done before. We wing it and everyone roasts us in the comments, but then we end up successfully hauling grass. It just takes us a little bit of time. So, you know what?
They gave us some tooling too.
We got some tools?
Yeah.
But you know what? Hate all you want, guys. We will learn this as we go. That's just how it's going to have to be.
What's this?
I don't know, James. I'm trying to figure it out. There's so many things. Foot. So we got a P-pump timing kit. We got some oil. We got an injector installation kit.
Yeah,
wow.
that's this. It's
Didn't
like
know you need to install them. Oh, that's okay. That's
new
crush rings or crush washers. Then we got some stickers, a rack plug, and then a AFC live installation kit. Okay. Oh, what is that?
It's a magnet.
Oh, do you stick it on the front of the balancer? We have no idea. I believe that's what happens.
This is a new world for us.
We're gonna figure this stuff out. Okay, so we got a gear puller. Are we gonna need that? Or what are we pulling gear for?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe
they said to put this stuff on here, and it's gonna go fast.
Got a lanyard.
Hey, I know how to use that. I know how to use this.
I will. All right. I think the delivery valves are these.
These are the delivery valves?
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
But by what?
Hey, James, I know these are the injectors, okay?
Yeah. So this says remove this.
Okay.
Remove your tubes.
A lot of tubes.
And 2 assemblies. Don't separate the tubes. So this way they go back on smooth.
Okay.
Clean dirt and debris from top of injector pump and around delivery valve holder using brake parts cleaner, which is this.
Okay. Is there
that's
a
easy. Not yet. The picture is of it.
Oh, okay. All right, so we know we're working with this thingy at some point.
Next, using the spline delivery valve socket, remove the front #1 delivery valve holder. Using a small magnet and or pick, remove old delivery valve and seat.
Oh, here it is. So this guy.
This.
So we're taking this thingy-mabobber off.
Well, not this thing.
Just that thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm thinking is, this is the pump that pumps the mechanical pump that pumps it. So the air dog pump that we have,
it's a lift pump.
Pushes fuel to here.
Yep.
This pumps it. It's driven off of here. This pumps the fuel into the injector.
Okay.
The valve allows flow to the injector. So what I'm guessing is we're increasing the valve flow here to support the fuel.
And we got bigger
injectors.
injectors. And we got bigger injectors, so we're increasing the supply to the injectors, and the injectors are increasing the supply to the cylinder.
Yeah.
Okay, brother, we are a bunch of diesel noobs, and we are the first people to admit that, so bear with while we figure this out. All right, folks, so step one. We're taking the hard lines off of the P-pump and the injectors. We're gonna remove those. Step two, I think we're gonna do the delivery valves. Step three, we'll do the injectors. And while we have these lines off, I guess some of these guys torque down their head. They just torque the head bolts a little bit, you know, just to reassure the head gasket a little bit more strength, which I know James does on LS all the time. So we're gonna try that and then put the new delivery valves in, new injectors in. We also have this thing, which apparently lets the P-pump go full throttle. And then I never knew how a diesel injector worked, but they're 145 degree, that's the spray angle. And then 5 by 22, that means there's 5 little holes in the end of the injector. And that it has a 22 thousandths.
You can see the holes with the cap off. Yeah,
and then it has little 22,000 size holes, and there's 5 of them. A stock set of injectors would be 5 holes, but they're 9 thousandths wide. So these are bigger holes.
Down in here off of this.
Yeah, we can see the little holes. I don't know if the GoPro will focus in on it. I don't know if you guys can see those little holes at all, but there's 5 of them, and they're much bigger than the holes that are in our current injectors. So that's how a diesel injector kind of works. I know we're bad at explaining this stuff because we don't really know what we're doing, but we're about to just start working on it. And I don't know if we're going to advance the timing on the P-pump this time around. We might just do the injectors and the valving, and then maybe do the timing after, see the difference.
We could do the timing like last ditch effort. You know, it's right behind this cap.
Yeah. So maybe what we'll do is we'll do the fuel stuff, dyno it, do the timing stuff, and go from there.
We don't see too big of a gain, then we'll add the timing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, cool. We got a plan. Yeah, they're all loose still. I'm all loose. Yeah.
Oh wow, look at this.
Oh.
Look at that contraption.
How convenient. Here, I'll put it over here. That was too easy almost. Wonder if those are stock lines. Is that how they all come?
Yeah, those are stock lines.
I'm sure you gotta be making some serious power to actually have to upgrade those. All right, so these are the guys we're gonna take off first, and then we'll do the injectors next, and we gotta take this little return line off the injectors too. Man, this thing is, you gotta admit, this is easy to work on.
Yeah, it's
so far.
All mechanical stuff, you know.
I know. Oh, they gave us that handy dandy socket?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Damn, that thing's in there. Oh, there. I thought she was getting ready to snap off. That was not, that's crazy how tight those are in there.
Yeah, well, it says torque them, I think it said like 85 foot-pounds, I think.
Something up there. So that's what came out.
Yeah.
Which way down?
This way.
All right.
But I'm looking for that, you know, it said if there's a brass deal, it's a
brass washer.
Yeah, I don't see one, so.
Okay.
We'll take one of these new ones.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you don't see it, I guess we just gotta send it. And the new one said which side down? The fat side down? Yep.
Yep.
Double O-ring?
The O-ring's for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it goes in, you can see the difference.
Oh, wow.
Allows more fuel,
I'm guessing. Interesting. So, fat side down.
Yeah, this side down.
No O-ring? Sure.
The O-ring goes on that.
Okay.
That's that.
Okay. Think this thing's gonna black smoke a little more with all this fuel?
It might.
It sure might. Especially if we're not increasing the timing yet. All right, so James started off with, this is gonna be sketchy. He's tightening this down. It says 85 foot-pounds of torque.
In one motion.
Oh, wow.
In bold letters.
Okay, let's see what you got.
And I'm pretty sure this is just a brass piece, so.
Please don't break that pump. I'm pretty sure they're extremely expensive.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Okay, wow.
It gets
well,
tight.
we did it.
It gets tight fast.
Woo, we did it, folks. All right, 5 more to go. So we got the one done. On to the next. All right, so while James is busting his knuckles on this side, because those things are off tight, literally 4 of our hands to get the one off, but I got this return line off these injectors. I'm gonna start spinning these puppies out. All right, so a little nut goes over the top of the injector. All right, well, using a pair of vice grips without touching the threads, they came right out. So we did have some leaky injectors, so this is perfect that we're swapping them out.
So I got all the valves installed in the P pump. That's all good. Over here, he's got all but the last, just pulled the last injector out. Let's see, all the holes are open.
Pretty nasty.
They're all grind up, some rust.
Very grimy. Get them fresh boggers.
Yeah, look at the new one. Woo! Got all your injectors in?
Indeed, sir. So we're gonna bog them. 44 foot-pounds.
One motion. I'm just kidding. This one didn't have those instructions.
One motion, one motion, one motion.
One motion.
So, did we, what do we need to do to get this thing started again?
Hook up that return, put the hard lines on, and then bleed it for air before the hard lines are tight.
Ah.
Having the electric pump helps because it'll push the fuel
through the pump. Yeah. I didn't know you had to do that on these rigs.
Yeah, they don't like to run with air in the lines.
I could see that being a problem. Very logical point you have there, James.
But they're not fans of it.
So we got our new crush lines and all that in, or crush washers, and
yeah, all new washers and seals and injectors.
It's really so easy working on these things, guys. So easy.
Everything's mechanical.
Yeah. Nothing's real finicky. Like, it either works or doesn't. You unbolt it, or I mean,
or you break it. You know,
choice
is yours.
I mean, it just goes in and that's it.
All right, it says here to help prevent dirt and debris from contaminating the injection system, crank the engine for 15 to 20 seconds before installing the lines to push everything out that could be in there.
Sounds good.
And
Do
then
we have a
install the
rag?
lines and start the motor.
Oh, here, I got a rag right here. There you go. Oh, yeah, I can hear a few out there. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. All right. You're good. I got a little wet spot on all 6.
Perfect.
Look.
Just watching through here, I could see it. It's
1,
like
2,
shooting
3,
through
4,
the
5,
rag.
6. That's cool. Yeah, it helped a ton when you turn the electric pump on.
Yeah.
All right, so hard lines and ready to fire up.
The return line, hard lines, and it's ready to fire.
Yes, sir. Hard lines back on.
Should be all right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we had a little washer that might be in the way, but shoot, we gotta tighten this thing up. We'll bleed it to this side. Be ready to try and get it actually running. Are you RTB on priming it?
Oh yeah, they're all.
Good thing we got dual batteries back there. This thing's gonna have to rip for a minute.
Yeah.
I'll wave at you over here to tell you when to cut. Yes, sir. Alright. Hell yeah.
There, started spraying.
I know, but like one of them was still a little bit dry, but I'll tighten them up now.
Perfect. Wow, I like that technique.
Yeah. Grandfather taught me it.
Yeah, the double lug dug.
Yep.
Man, there's an action shot of that.
It's about 38 foot-pounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about.
Give or take how many?
1 pound.
Oh, very accurate system.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's go.
The talent.
Mechanic
Calculized
arm.
with that calculized elbow.
Alright, cool.
That.
Should I try and start it?
Yeah, give it a bog. Fire it right up. Got to put the return springs back on the throttle, that's why.
Oh,
If you would have revved it, it would have hung it wide open.
brother, it's idle.
Yeah.
You know, every time we say like wide open with this thing, it reminds me that we need a freaking guillotine, because if this thing runs away from us, it's gonna be an epic video.
Oh yeah.
You didn't put the return springs back on the throttle?
It fell on the floor, so I forgot about it.
Ah, that would have been fun. I noticed it was idling high, and I was getting ready to hit the throttle because, you know, that's how we roll around here.
All right, got those springs hooked back up. They were for the kill valve, the shut-off.
Wasn't even the throttle.
No, the one for the throttle's still attached.
Well, cross our fingers.
We got some.
I gave it throttle and started ripping.
We got some leaks. It looks like too. Got some bubbling.
Bubble skating.
Yeah, around the injectors. I wonder if those crush washers aren't. You know, it came with a couple different sizes.
Oh, they're too short, or?
Yeah, because you could see it's like bubbling around the injectors with fuel.
Yeah.
I wonder if them being torqued down and then on the crush washer, air is getting past it, and that would explain why it's trying to run. You know, accelerate.
Son of a biscuit. We always have to do things twice around here.
Well, we went with what the size was that came off the old injectors, but
Little did we know.
might have to go with these big dogs.
Okay.
They're significantly thicker than the.
Yeah, they are a lot thicker, like double.
Yeah.
All right, well, until tomorrow. All right, guys, we're back. We came in this morning, and actually, instead of having to take everything apart and put these bigger crush washers in like we were talking about, James took the hard lines off and put a socket on the injectors and turned them, and they took more turn. So even though we torqued them, it wasn't enough. I mean, some of them you got like two or
Yeah, I got a full.
three cranks, yeah,
A full.
or one full
turn on it,
rotation,
and then
yeah.
some went a turn and a half, so I mean that's way loose.
Yeah. So we're gonna try that before we go all the way as far as pulling all the injectors. Definitely idling high still. And if I give it any throttle, I'm not even giving it throttle right now. It's trying to run away. Damn. Okay. Well, we got something wrong here. I think we gotta have a vacuum leak going.
There's nothing vacuum that's disconnected.
That we would have disconnected now. If only this was live and someone could comment and tell us what it was. Yeah. Alright guys, so on the high idle situation, we just figured out the problem. The throttle cable was so short that it was actually putting tension on the throttle itself, just sitting at idle. On the old injectors, that must have been what was keeping it actually running perfectly. The cable was just the right length, and we literally pulled on it and it pulled right out of the way it was set up. They were using a butt connector, and we are now going to fix it properly. We'll put a cable in it, then we'll use the idle set screw to adjust idle. All right guys, attempt number what, 3 or 4?
3.
So we got the throttle cable fixed, and this should be it. I mean, it should work now.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, there we go. That sounds a little better. Did you check if it still goes full throttle? Gonna give it a little blip. Oh my god. That's a lot of smoke. Oh, wait, whoa. Oh god, you're gonna smoke out the whole shop. Alright, give it one little one. Oh wow. Okay, we can't do this in the shop. Okay, shut it off. Dude. That was more smoke than a dyno pull.
I know, that's just a little of the gas.
That's like this little.
Usually, like when we get that much smoke out of it, we like floor it.
Okay, we should probably take it outside. Oh my gosh. That is nuts. Dang, we got them big boy injectors now, guys. All right, we're gonna pull this thing outside and take it for a drive. All right, let's try this out. Dude, even when it fires up now, it's like, whoa. All right, time for a cruise. Give it a whap. See, Cooper's smart. Cooper's sat on my side.
Yeah, Cooper's sucker beam on this.
Oh, dude.
He caused it.
There you go, James.
James Tall caused all of this pollution.
No. Old Dale Witwicky did
He's
it.
100% responsible. So the question is, guys, oh, there's a Prius.
Give him a
Oh,
crap.
man. What a situation.
Well, hello, fuel saver. You see the look on his face? Dude. The question is it faster? You know? Oh, wow.
It feels pretty fast.
It feels faster, for sure. That was all tire spin.
That definitely makes a whole lot more smoke.
Wow. Hell yeah, dude. That's foggy.
The copper.
Wow.
Cop sitting right there.
No, sir, it was that other unpainted diesel Galaxie.
Oh, sir, is that Prius, I swear.
So guys, it's worked out good. We actually had to drop off Leroy's clutch. We're heading to the UPS store. We're gonna send it into Monster. They're gonna make some revisions on it. Send it right on back. So I'm pretty happy. It's not really that smoky under normal driving, just like it used to be. But when you're under wide open throttle, it certainly smokes up pretty bad.
It comes right in the cabin.
Hell yeah.
All wind is directed into the cabin.
It's America, brother. How do you guys think she's gonna hold up against old Hildebrand's truck?
Well, you know what they say about more fuel, more nitrous.
Oh yeah, that's
So-
true. Maybe we should put a bigger nitrous shot on it.
Put all the nitrous on it.
We're racing these JH guys. We might have to up our nitrous game a little bit.
Holy jet.
Yeah. Maybe a whole nother solenoid for good measure.
With no jets.
No jets. 600 horse worth of nitrous. I love it.
Tear it down.
I freaking love it. What a great vehicle this has been.
James, you got that clutch?
Don't be dramatic, whatever you do.
It's not really a two-man job, so I'll just let you get this one.
I'm just gonna throw it through their door.
Just gonna throw it out their window. I'm gonna try out riding in the back so I can see how bad the smoke situation is. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's roomier than I thought back here.
It's pretty much just like the front.
Yeah. Same seat.
Yeah, identical.
James is gonna captain us home.
A little different of a view. You get to see the back of people's heads.
Are we home yet, Dad?
Almost, son, almost.
Mom, I'm hungry. Wow, it's a weird view from back here. This window is massive. Dude, this is sick. God knows James is gonna bog it. Alright, so you're in fourth gear, locked up, you're just gonna mat it. Oh my gosh, do it one more time.
I can't see.
There's smoke pouring in back here.
It's so much fuel, it doesn't accelerate like that.
I gotta say, it lights up a little bit quicker though. It feels faster already. All we did was injectors and the fuel delivery valves. All right, James is gonna give us a little bog here so we can know what we're up against. Bog. I can feel it coming. Oh man, that was a lot of smoke. That was a lot of smoke.
Dude, bud, I got some smoke.
It feels quicker for sure. All right, guys. So the Galaxie has bigger injectors and the bigger fuel delivery valves. Shout out to Power Driven Diesel. Okay. All right. Gonna paint my damn trailer. We think we're ready for our next race. Well, we probably should get on the dyno before then. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We'll freaking see you later.